Segmai Assembly constituency Congress candidate in last election Ningthaujam Popilal criticizes government's IDP resettlement plans. Popilal asks how to reconstruct houses with just 75,000 rupees provided by government. People fondly remember Thangjum Manorama Chanu on her 21st death anniversary. Apun Belub appeals to old MLAs and MPs from the state to unite in demanding the repeal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Extrajudicial Execution Victims Families Association Manipur EEVFAM observed 16 Foundation Day, renewing calls for justice in extrajudicial killings. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla holds a crucial review meeting with Union Minister of Development of Northeastern Region Jyotiraditya and Scindia to assess progress of various developmental projects in Manipur. Council of Higher Secondary Education to Manipur to reform Class 11 examination system from 2026. Council holds a critical meeting with principals and representatives of 229 higher secondary schools. Manipur reports 9 new active cases of COVID-19 and 5 recoveries. Total numbers of active cases in the state reaches 38. Country's active cases dropped to 699. And Manipur joins World Population Day 2025 observance by holding various programs. The YK College Wangjing hosts state-level workshop to mark World Population Day. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. All Manipur Working Journalists Union and Editor Guilds Manipur continue black badge and slogan protests demanding justice over the Gwaltabi incident. Journalists deserve justice, not silence. Moving on with our bulletin, former Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress President and Congress candidate from Segmai constituency in last general elections, Ningthaujam Popilal criticized the government's resettlement measures for internally displaced persons, calling them insufficient and impractical. Speaking on behalf of the IDPs from the Kangchukarang and Faying in Segmai Assembly constituency today, Popilal questioned how victims could reconstruct their destroyed homes with just 75,000 rupees each provided by the government. He noted that officials had already conducted assessment for Kangchup Karang Makha and set a target to resettle the displaced families by July 15. While he acknowledged the government's initiative, Popilal stressed that the compensation amount is grossly inadequate for rebuilding homes and starting life afresh after more than 2 years of displacement. He claimed that the resettlement move may be timed to coincide with the upcoming Parliament monsoon session scheduled to begin on July 21st.
Imung amamam ka hingjabdu da 75,000 na repairing tawro leiro chango haibdu khoi dum yarageba Manipur gi da ayamba imung ani ahum mari yum mama da khoi leiminari se adumai tawraga leibe imung sida kabaina khoi 75,000 na punchi hingnana bagi lambi na hona na semuro haibdu yadaba ma leiri. Families with pakka houses that were burned down will receive 10 lakh per family. Families with semi pakka house na lupa lakh taret phangani. Families with kacha houses na lakh manga phangani hana sumaina hai dieba matamdu da November gi tang mapan 2023 da commissioner home na thokibo order ne ba sin atugi order do kay dawrageba si chatnabagi mahutta June gi tang manga da conference hall Manipur secretary ta phamma matamda sida kari haire hujikti yum kai nauna sagat kada mafam do yum kai samnu sagat to family sing do lupa lakh ahum kak bigani sineba lupa lakh ahum na kari yum sa doino.
People fondly remember Thangjum Manorama Chanu on her 21st death anniversary today. Thangjum Manorama Memorial Trust and Apun Belub jointly organized a memorial event at her birthplace in Bamunkampu, Ward number 3 in Imphal East District, where attendees paid floral tribute to her portrait. Speaking on the sideline, Apun Belub coordinator Fulindro Consumed recounted that Thangjum Manorama Chanu, who was killed in the intervening night of July 10 and 11 of 2004, was one among among many innocent civilians who had been killed by the armed Assam Rifle under the shadow of Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. He condemned the continued enforcement of draconian act in the state. He alleged that the act has led to numerous human rights violations in Manipur, including fake encounter, enforced disappearance, and sexual violence against women. Apun Baloob appealed to all MLAs and MPs from the state to unite in demanding the repeal of Armed Forces Special Powers Act.
Armed Forces Special Powers fully delete Number 2, security personnel Manormagi Tamjirabi Mother Chenegi Mam Segado, Makoy the befitting punishment, bigger the money, Madi open regi Magi, she open regi Magi Piriba, my finding report Hibatare, Magi Commission report say, but it's subtan must implement on about one of them Darka way, Maduna, later by MPZU, then any particular political party, Mada in a trust opportunity, not an MLSU, Congress, BJP, Adi Matam, Tanamani, Spa, Adi Matamda, do Tanmani. Do talk to me. High Bigi argument by Mama. Masa like talking the Bigi, Motugi, Mahuta, we Masakan Toko party, Pontope Muta, was a Puna struggle Lama, Dominaga government up in data, not a labor Manipugi government, Mado, I can be pressure Torga, Harib Armed Forces Special Powers was a Pramuta in the Bigi, Police Tobu.
16th Foundation Day of Extrajudicial Execution Victims Families Association to Manipur EEVFAM was observed today at Lamyan Masanglan Palace Compound under the theme Respect the Rights of the Victims. Floral tributes were paid to all those who lost their lives in extrajudicial encounters. The event witnessed participation from human rights activists, legal experts, displaced persons and civil society representatives. Manipur Human Rights Commission member Kangjam Khagendra, Killed advisor Anandi Khangembam, the EEVFAM President Renu Takhelambam and others attended the observance. Speaking on the occasion, Dhanmanjari University's Political Science Department Associate Professor Dr. Noni Arambam highlighted that over 1,500 people were killed under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act of AFSPA in Manipur. He warned that the ongoing crisis since May 3rd of 2023 has again led to extrajudicial actions, civilian death and denial of fundamental rights, calling it a continuation of injustice under a different guise. Dr. Noni Arambam noted that EEVFAM's legal efforts in the Supreme Courts regarding 1,528 extrajudicial killing cases have significantly reduced such incidents. He urged all human rights defenders to rise above communal lines and unite in the fight against human rights violations. A book titled United Nations Guiding Principles on Internally Displacement was also released during the event.
Manipur khaktanati voting the thokiba adugum laba thaudok amadasu mioi kaya sikiba aduga Armed Forces Special Powers Act ki makhada sikiba micham sing adugi mari renaba case sing ado court file tawba matamda charge sheet pikat laba phawbada madugi prosecution sanction na si mayai lenga na Delhi na pirak tabadagi voting gi case Supreme Court na chatnaba yakhidaba case sama oina su laikhiba wari lai maram maduna aikhoi asi matam sangna lamdam asongi mioi sing yam exceptional oiba top aingi punsirol amada hinga I aduna extrajudicial oiba punsirol ase aikhoi gidi taseng na yamna chawba wathok oiraga ngasi su leiri haibasi ifamgi khangatlaba case sing asina aduma taksei.
Governor J. Kumar Bhalla today co-chaired a review meeting with Union Minister of Development of Northeastern Region, Donna Jyotiraditya M. Scindia, to take stock of various development projects being carried out under the Ministry in Manipur. The review meeting held at Raj Bhavan in Imphal was attended virtually by the Union Minister, who shared his observation during the session. Chief Secretary P.K. Singh made a presentation on the donor projects regarding comprehensive reviews of ongoing projects and associated challenges. Based on the discussion held during the previous meeting on 17th of April this year, several priority areas were revisited. This includes handloom, handicrafts and textiles, the promotions of polo, tourism development, transport and connectivity improvements, palm oil cultivation under the NMEOP, logistics, strengthening investment promotion in Manipur, development of vibrant villages, monitoring of PMO priority projects, and the completions of distress projects under donor and the Northeastern Council (NEC). Following the presentation, Union Minister Shri Scindia offered feedback on each point, encouraging state officials to expedite completions. Governor directed all concerned officials to accelerate implementation efforts and to remain focused on achieving tangible outcomes. The meeting was attended by the Secretary to the Governor, the Principal Chief Conservator of Forests (PCCF), senior administrative secretaries and officials from the Northeastern Council who joined via video conference. Street vendors operating near Kumalampak ISBT road stage a sit-in today, opposing the eviction notice issued by Imphal West District Deputy Commissioner. The notice directed removal of their makeshift stalls by 3 p.m. today. Protesting vendors, many of whom have been doing business in the area for over a decade, expressed deep concern over the sudden directive. Secretary of the Street Vendor Association Sapamt Ongbi Indira recalled that even during the previous Congress-led government, eviction efforts were held after the matter reached the Supreme Court, which ordered a stay until alternative arrangements are made. Taking part in the joining the protest, All India Trade Union Congress General Secretary L. Sotin Kumar condemned the eviction notice, stating that many vendors are daily earners supporting their families. He warned that any attempt at forceful removal would be met with serious resistance, adding that he is even willing to lay down his life in support of the vendors' right.
Asidagi dukan phami mayam se nomgi selumi lauri maruk matang mayam holi angang jingi thabang mayam ama saliba kholiba mayam se tawrogadi akhoi gi puksak se kana thakpi dino hojik se kano pandre MLA mantri pandre hojik se pla e haidana su mayam se thugara gadi akhoi je kana pla thakpi doira.
Street vendors sing asigi punsi kanana bidamakta All India Trade Union Congress ki General Secretary moina karigba pofam sigi thugai bitarabadi akhoi particular isamak mang thana pofam phambi my fencing interest ai sidokani.
Business owners of Olympia Shopping Complex at Kumalampak, Kabul Lekai staged a protest meet today condemning the excessive monetary demand made by various organizations. Shop owners from different communities who run business in the complex participated in the protest. One of the store owner, Subhashini, told media that the ongoing crisis has already severely affected business, with some shops failing to make even a single sale on certain days. She said that in such challenging times, the continued monetary demand from different groups have pushed shopkeepers into a dire situation, leaving many on the brink of shutting down. Subhashini appealed to all concerned groups to stop imposing such demand and to recognize the struggles being faced by small business owners.
Adobo yam ahen ba demand se tawbiganu tawbiriba isinaw singdasu aina appeal tawjari mayamgi mahusilaga aduga sigum demand se amhana lapidana ba haijari sum makhata ba satharagadi akhoi se adum makhal makha yam ba khoisu kari toksige haidu khanaraga akhoi makhata ba su satharakani adu mayam yengsanbam thokpa organization mayam bu pubiriba isinaw singdasu bapta biraga huji ki Manipur ge awaba phibam sida khanbiraga demand se topiu mari leinaba singdasu yengsan biduna sigumba akhoi nong magi sarata an laga hinjariba puksak se thadat piganu haibase aina mayamgi mahusilaga haijari.
Women vendors at Jiri Bazaar, Jiribam district raised complaints regarding substandard repair of road in the area. The vendors urge authorities to intervene, stating that some portions of the newly repaired road are already damaged. A media team inspected the road stretch today and found several damaged sections despite recent repair work. Later, the media team met junior engineer as Satya at the PWD Executive Engineer Office in Jiribam's Baupara. He explained that only a 3-inch thick D&C layer has been first applied so far on the various link roads, including Jiri Bazaar. Later, a 6-inch stick PCCM, the 40 layer will be laid in the next phase. He appealed to the public to cooperate until the full repair work is completed.
Head Horokotegi MLA Mantrimandu Ama Sanu Nasi Powder, Koi Jilibam Brazas in a Karambas, Potpam for the Igeba. Adubu Pagadrana, Imaka Lambi Sembirani, Hybrid, Harau, Aduga di Hoi Maraiba, Tiba Haigadra, I don't know Gina, when they sing Dukanotore, Gari, Degi, they look to Jadaba, Oma, to Mayokna. Adu Taragadi, Warsuana, Sasara, Baduga, Warsuana Kitan, Mayo Awabaka, Mayokna, Haraga, a Pavo on the Pupira, they should like a Pagada, Adu Kensi, Di Miami, Jilbam Pazagi, I did Pukchakuri, Mapama Manina, Jamna Maruba, Famina Pitan, Atubamatamda, Hazana Sembu.
Jiribam DC notifies all concerned to remove unlawfully built structures and objects from Jiribam town and other public places by July 18. It is notified that if these structures are not removed by the provided deadlines, they will be cleared off by the authorities. National Highway upgraded Imphal Cycled Road is in deplorable condition and due to which commuters are facing inconvenience. Kundrakpam Kendra Development Committee urged Governor and officials of relevant departments to expedite work for road repair at the soonest. Speaking in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, the committee spokesperson and Dijend recalled that Imphal Cycled was repaired in 2017. However, the road conditions worsened due to negligence of relevant authorities. He added that the road stress was repaired to some extent after Kundrakpam MLA T.S. Lokeshwar's addressed at the assembly session. Dijend accused the Public Works Department for not maintaining the road. He also informed that the Development Committee will fill up the potholes on the Imphal Cycled Road to ease the inconvenience of commuters.
His Excellency Governor of Manipur, the Chief Secretary, respected Chief Secretary, Government of Manipur, the Marine Department Chief Engineer, Habidi PW Chief Engineer, Haiba Lambi Sideda, Uriba Filmsi, Amuktan, Marine Naba, Musing, Jansin Tabi, Tunijing Biraga, Haiba Lambisi, Amna Tumatamda, Uriba Filmsi, Amuktan, Karado, maintenance of Viduna. Yamna Pung Pana Sango the Lambishi Gi, Tabuk to Yorupting, Hanana Ungtang, Kazitang Shabinanaba, Shinbiu Hibasima, Kundamun and the Lunka, Makedigi, Haiba, Homsima Tamzari.
Several farmlands, including fish farms in Taubal, Salungfam, have been submerged due to water overflowing from rivers in wake of continuous rainfall in both hills and valley. Around 1,000 hectares of farmlands have been submerged by water overflowing from Salungfam River. Just a newly planted paddies had started to grow, leaving the fate of several farmers uncertain. Salungfam Kang Yambem, Gram Panchayat Administrative Council Chairman W. Chauyai, urged government to provide immediate assistance, recalling that farmers had faced similar devastation during last year's harvest season. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur KOSAM held a crucial meeting today with principals and representatives of 229 higher secondary schools across the state at CC Higher Secondary School, Imphal. The meeting focused on the proposed reforms in Class 11 examination process, scheduled to take efforts from the 2026. Speaking on the sideline, the KOSAM Controller of Examination Ojoy revealed that the meeting has decided to make some changes in Class 11 examinations to be held in 2026. He said the council will begin investigating the Class 11 examination conducted by various schools. He also shared that KOSAM will set a uniformed timeline for evaluation and result declaration, ensuring consistency across institutions. Importantly, all answer sheets will now be collected by KOSAM and results will be declared using a grading system after proper scrutiny. Joy stated that the previous systems lacked standardization and quality control, with students often promoted easily. He expressed confidence that the new reform will strengthen the state's education system. KOSAM's Chairman T. Ojit, Secretary K.S. Ashni Kumar, Council members Dr. E. Iboyaima, A.S. Joshia, Dr. Vinitai Langbam, Professor M. Premjit, Associate Professor Dr. Dinesh Kumar from the Namanjuri College of Teachers Education and CC Higher Secondary School, Principal K.H. Memtombi attended the meeting.
Khasi school da haido mi di anoba system sida di khona school haido ro loina class hobogi matam pulakani bai khagi center oi bamong da pigani han da ke anoba sida na whole Manipur gi wana pass tawriba housing gi bai khaga pass tawriba subject amagi apun ba ngang sing adugi 1/8 topper de gi khalaga mathak thambagi khalaga 1/8 na A1 Tangnaba 1/8 amana A2 madu mathangda tangnaba group amana 1/8 amana B1 B2 C1 C2 simain mathang subject ado.
Manipur reported 9 new active cases of COVID-19 and 5 recoveries today. Total active cases in the state are 38 and total recoveries are 280 so far. Out of the 45 samples tested today, 4 each from Vishnupur in Imphal district and 1 from Thoubal district tested positive. In the last 24 hours, India reported 27 new active cases of COVID-19 and 120 recoveries. Country's total active cases had reduced to 699. That toll remains at 157 and total recovery cases are 28,287. Among the state, Kerala leads with 142 active cases, followed by Gujarat with 60 active cases and Maharashtra with 48 active cases. A joint team of Special Commando Unit Khabesoy and the 16th Assam Rifled arrested a suspected active cadres of proscribed Pre-Pak VC Raid Army during a routine frisking and checking operation near Maharabi under Segmai police station at around 10:30 a.m. today. The team, led by Subedar L. Vivekananda, OC Special CDO Unit, intercepted a suspicious individual approaching on the foot from Segmai towards Imphal near an oil pump. The police said upon verification, the individuals identified himself as 42-year-old Chingakam Sanjoy, alias Iremba, son of Chingakam Damu of Kadangband, Part 2, Awang Lekai. A money bag, Aadhaar card and PAN card were recovered from his possession. During questioning, Sanjoy reportedly confessed to being an active members of Pre-Pak Red Army, having joined on March 15 of 2024 through one Thaudam Visharup. He underwent 45 days of military training at the Sankai Training Center in Myanmar under the outfit's 165th batch and was assigned Army number 5410-243. He further disclosed that he was posted at Naga Council near Lahong village in Myanmar. Sanjoy, along with the seized items, has been handed over to Segmai police station for further legal action. An unidentified gunman opened fire at the commercial building situated in Sagolband, Moirang Hanuba Mayai Lekai, Imphal West last evening. No one was injured in the gun attack. The building with restaurant, kid garment soap and Mapok Langon apparel store is owned by 42-year-old Soyam Dinesh, son of Ace Gopal from the same locality. Condemning the incident, members of Mairapaibi groups and clubs in Sagolban Moirang Hanuba Mayai Lekai staged a sit-in at Sagolban Moirang Hanuba Community Hall today. Representatives of Moirang Hanuba Youth Development Club, Semgat Sagat Committee and the Moirang Hanuba Apunma Mairapai Bilub participated in the protest. Speaking to media, Moirang Hanuba Apunma Mairapai Bilub Assistant Secretary O. Renubala said that last night's gun attack was the second such incident in the locality. Strongly condemning the incident, she appealed to all involved to settle any issues or disagreement through talks without resorting to violence.
Kanghaudana Miam Tava Mirakta no my caption Vivase, see Gitamatayam Penzade, Nasino my capi but Hodok se, Sinasu Aquile Kago in a hand Basunate, Kanaguma caption Vidavason in our Chai Susina, Noigi Apamba Kaguma hiding the later Basu, Yumbuduga, Warisana Raga, Warois and Purak Navahonabu, Yarige me Tava, Mapam no my caption Vivas, someone at Hod Migano, Narang Macapi Bamapamse, Inang a pick pangang singi kitchen Daramasule, and Mana Capi Yumbu Masana Labor Mapamsunate, Len Santo Pani, Bara Santo Pani. makasida hotel ni hotel sida kaigumba mi mayam leiramaga so panjawradi adugi daitana kanana pubiduino aduna sigumba yumlakta nongmai kapsen ba bom tot longchinbagi thabakse praja amoina matungda mohana makatana thohan bidanaba haijari.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on World Population Day observance in Manipur. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Free plastic surgery consultation camp at Caesar Hospitals, Langol from 12 to 19 July 2025 in observation of National Plastic Surgery Day 15 July. Patients with congenital defect, burn and trauma injuries, post-burn defects, cancer reconstruction, etc. may avail the facilities. For details, please contact 9007 9007 94 or 9611 609611.
Khanganjaba nungsizaraba Impact TV gi operator singda ningsingzari madudi Sony gi issue asi restore taunaba amadi atopa broadcaster sing mut khidanaba subscriber sing amadi matam chana due laitana payment tawrakliba LCO sing gi khallaga outstanding due lairiba operator singna athuba matamda isa gi due sing lakliba July 10 fawgi manungda singdokpiu loinana due laiba subscriber singnasu bill amasung due sing matam chana thidopinaba ningsingzari Impact TV bu miyam gi tung koina seba tawba ngamnaba mateng pangbiu khanganjariba manager Impact TV.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Manipur joins World Population Day 2025 observance today by holding various programs. YK College Wangjing hosted one-day state-leveled workshop on the benefits of demographic divisions amidst high populations to mark the day. The workshop, organized by YK College Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Seminar Committee, was held in 2 sessions. In the first session, the Manipur University's Department of Statistics Professor and Sarat gave presentation on the topics of today's workshop. In the second session, retired research officer of Ministry of Home Affairs Dr. M. Manimohan gave presentation on the topic demographic profiles of Manipur state. Speaking at the program, YK College Economic Department's head of department and Tijendra highlighted that the main objective of today's program is to deliberate on the surge of a young population in context of Manipur for their involvement and participation in the economy through innovation and social development with key stakeholders. Improving economic growth is directly proportionate on the factor including health, education, skill development and job creation among people belonging to 16 to 64 years. Moreover, YK College Economic Development Head of Department stressed that collective efforts is needed for academic institutions, government bodies, non-government organizations and local businesses to foster younger population.
Observe the World Population Day today. Let us reaffirm our commitment to promoting quality education and health services, empowering women and girls to participate fully in the economy, supporting youth through meaningful employment and entrepreneurship, and ensuring sustainable urban planning and resource management.
World Population Day was also observed at the Mekola Primary Health Center in Imphal West District today. District Health Mission Society Imphal West organized the event on the theme Healthy Timing and Spacing Between Pregnancy for Planned Parenthood. Imphal West District CMO Dr. N.G. Dayabati, Govindagram Pradhan T. Malemba, ICDS CDPO Sinam Tamfa and MO in charge CH Revika attended the event. Thangwaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan today handed over a public toilet to the people. The toilet at MG Avenue was constructed under the initiative of JCI Imphal Iconics. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Joy Kishan lauded JCI Imphal Iconics for the humanitarian service they rendered in the state. He expressed happiness on keeping a public toilet at Bazaar area. He also expressed belief that JCI Imphal Iconics will continue to work for the welfare of internally displaced people residing in relief camps. Also speaking on the occasion, JCI Imphal Iconics Chairman JC Deepika Jain appealed to one and all to properly maintain the public toilet, say short continued humanitarian service in the state.
maroina IDP singi welfare khara athu da koi pakhan na koi honari atuna my tenure sida latest by August monong da koi kari makhara koi tauna ba sem sajari mayam na su chesha impal icon na tarok sing che koi encourage to view ma purely koi humanity service ne tar any praja ki grievance leiba koi within capability de koi dum pangthok kan sem da ai masi tanja sala haijage akoina hena concern tawridi huji praja singna wari ba tanja matam du gi haitar sida very much praja singna lakpase unit to home leitabase problems ma koi solve tawre na lawre.
Newly constructed toilet block at MG Road near Gandhi statue. This is a very small but very impactful project for the welfare of the community, and we are looking forward for many such projects. We get the opportunity to do many more such things.
Impact News reporter Achomd Binod has been conferred the Bharat Ratna Dr. Ambedkar Best Editor Journalist Awards 2025, while the Yadam Secretary Aribamd Ajiz Khan from Manipur has received the Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Excellence Award. The awards were presented during the 10th National and International Conference 2025 on Social Equality in India, held in Dwarka, Delhi, in celebration of Buddha Purnima and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar's contributions to social justice. The event was organized by Bharatiya Swayamsevi Sangstha Mahasangh, India, in association with the Government of India. One-day dental health camp was held at Wangjing Kodompokpi Relief Camp today under the Nanhi Mushkan Outreach Initiative of ISPPD 2025, Department of Pediatrics and Preventive Dentistry, Dental College, RIMS Imphal organized the event in collaboration with multiple departments and organizations including Eco Network Manipur and the Samagra Siksha, amid aims to improve the health and well-being of children and adolescents in relief camps. A team led by Dr. Bhumika Wairokpumd conducted oral health awareness, demonstrated proper brushing and hygiene techniques, and provided screening and basic treatment. Toothbrushes, books, stationery, clothes and refreshments were also distributed. One day Ayush Free Health Camp was held at Kakching Chumnang Laikai today under the aegis of Directorate of Ayush. The health camp was jointly organized by 10-bedded Ayush Hospital, Yoga and Nature Cure, and United Youth Progressive Organization Kakching Chumnang Laikai. Over 100 individuals availed free health treatments and medicines at the camp. Through the Community Health Center, Kakching, participants of the health camp also availed medical treatments. For the first time in Manipur, doctors at Little Clinic in Nagaram have successfully removed 9-centimeter large goldstone from a 35-year-old woman. According to the authority of Little Clinic, the patient from Imphal East was admitted to the clinic on July 9th. After the patients went through necessary medical tests and process, a team led by oncosurgeon Dr. Sapamd Opendra performed the keyhole surgery on the patient the same day. The team successfully removed one stone as large as 9 centimeters from women's gallbladder. The patient has been discharged after recovery. According to Dr. Opendro, in the medical literature, the biggest gallstone recorded is 7 centimeters large. The 9-centimeter gallstone removed from the women at Little Clinic earns the title of biggest gallstone so far. Programs on installation of club officers and BLOs, Lionstic Year 2025-26 for Lions Club of Kakching Greater and Lions Club of Kakching Shugnu under Lions Club International District 322D was held at the auditorium of representatives of Lois Kakching today. Newly appointed office bearers took oath and charges at the event. One-day training programs for booth-level officers and BLO supervisors was carried out at the conference hall of DC Complex, Chandel today. The training program was held under the initiative of Chandel District Electoral Registration Office ERO Mohammad Firoz Khan. BLO and BLO supervisors in Chandel Assembly constituencies were trained on electoral roll, intensive revisions and electoral registration process at the program. Assistant Electoral Registration Officer in Chandel, Chakpi Karong, and the Kenjoy block also participated in the training program. Federal Students' Organization Kanglei Park Fesog mourned the sudden demise of its founder, President Romesh Ningthaujam. As a mark of respect, the student bodies flagged at its office in Kagwa was flown at half-mast today. In a press release, FSOG expressed deep grieved and extend heartfelt condolence to the bereft family of the late student leader. Twin bins installed by IMC around Kangla, Nityaipat Chuthek, Babupara, BT Road, etc. for public convenience. An earnest appeal has been made to put wet or biodegradable or organic waste into the green bin and dry or non-biodegradable or inorganic waste into the blue bin. Kindly note that these bins are meant for Delhi commuters and hence residents are requested not to dump their household waste into these bins. Please help IMC into making your city clean. Holy Kingdom School Manipur has received a certificate of recognition for Best School with Holistic Education. The award was given at the 28th editions of the World School Summit recently organized by a cluster of achievers, an international platform for educational excellence in Bangkok, Thailand. Presidency College Modbung Kangpokpi today commemorated its 52nd Foundation Day. The celebration was held under the banner Celebrating Legacy, Embracing Future. College Principal Dr. S. Kipgain highlighted that the college community has made significant contribution in bringing the college to its present capacity. He also appealed to college community to continue making their worthy contributions to enable the institution to reach new heights. Faculty members, students, alumni and well-wishers attended the program. Moreover, students also performed dance and music items as part of the celebration.
We give thanks to the Almighty God for bringing us thus far. At the same time, we would like to express our deepest and sincere respect and honor to the founding members of this college and to the living family members of this college who are instrumental in making this college grand success, one of the best colleges in Manipur now. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all my teaching staff and non-teaching faculty and all the stakeholders, all the well-wishers of this presidency college, and let's make this college one of the best colleges among the galaxies of colleges in India.
International Manipuri Association IMA Sylhet Bangladesh celebrated its silver jubilee today at the Tal Tola Gulshan Hotel in Sylhet. Professor Dr. Pramod Ranjan Singha, renowned Manipuri dancer and choreographer R.K. Gitanjali and Manipuris in Bangladesh attended the event. Starlink internet service has received the final regulatory clearance from the center. Currently available in more than 100 countries and territories worldwide, satellite-based internet service work in any place with a direct view of the sky, which essentially meant it will work even in the remotest part of the country. The Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center granted Starlink the license to commercially operate in India for the next 5 years, making it the third company after Eutelstar, OneWeb and Reliance Jio to get the nod to bring satellite internet to the country. The approval permits Starlink to use its Gen 1 satellite consultation in the country, and it's valid till July 7 of 2030. Now, the weather report. Indian Meteorological Department Meteorological Center Imphal predicts rain in Manipur in the next couple of days. Today, some parts of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Technopole, Chandel districts and isolated places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Jiribam, None, Vishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching, Churachandpur and Farjol district may receive rain. Tomorrow, rainfall is expected in some parts of Tamenglong and Senapati district and couples of places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Jiribam, None, Vishnupur, Thoubal, Kakching, Technopole, Chandel, Churachandpur and Farjol district. As per a report from ICAR Agrometeorological Unit Lamphilpat, during the past 24 hours, Manipur recorded a maximum temperature of 32.5 degrees centigrade and a minimum temperature of 23.5 degrees centigrade. Now the news from the world of sports. 2025 Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship will be held in Ahmedabad, Gujarat from August 24 to 30 under the aegis of Commonwealth Weightlifting Federation. Olympic silver medalist Saikom Mirabai will lead the Indian squad comprising of 16 players, including 8 women and 8 men in the youth, junior and senior categories. Manipur's Mirabai will compete in 48 kg grouped, while Sorokhaibam, the Vidya Rani and the Seram, the Nirupama will participate in the championship 58 kg and 63 kg category respectively. On the other hand, Manipur weightlifter Chanambam Rishikanta will also represent India in men's 60 kg grouped. Players will qualify at the championship will take part in the 2026 Glasgow Commonwealth Games in Scotland. Football club Rendai None defeated Rising Athletic Union Ladigyingbam Laikai 1-0 in today's 88 league match of the ongoing second Premier Football League. The tournament is being organized by All Manipur Football Association under the sponsorship of Sai Ground Takil. The 87th league match between Sagolban United and Uplift Development Organization Haingang ended in 1-1 draw. Third league matches will be played tomorrow. Amanda Anisimova of United States of America will play against Iga Swiatek of Poland in the ladies single final of the ongoing Wimbledon Tennis Championship. The final match will be played tomorrow afternoon in Grand Slam event of the championship played at the grass court. Amanda Anisimova defeated world number 1 Arina Sabalenka of Belarus by 6-4, 4-6 and 6-4 in the ladies singles first semi-final. In the second semi-final, world number 8 Iga Swiatek of Poland defeated world number 35 Belina Bensis of Switzerland by 6-2 and 6-0. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Segmai Assembly Constituency Congress candidate in last election, Ning Thaujam Popilal criticized government's IDP resettlement plan. Popilal asked how to reconstruct houses with just 75,000 rupees provided by government. People fondly remember Thangjum Monorama Chanu on her 21st death anniversary. Apunbalu appealed to old MLAs and MPs from the state to unite in demanding repeal the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Extrajudicial Execution Victims Families Association to Manipur EEVFAM observed the 16th Foundation Day, renewing calls for justice in extrajudicial killings. Governor J. Kumar Bhalla holds crucial review meeting with Union Minister of Development of Northeastern Region Jyotiraditya M. Scindia to assess progress of various developmental projects in Manipur. Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur to reform Class 11 examination systems from 2026. Council holds crucial meeting with principals and representatives of 229 higher secondary schools. Manipur reports 9 new active cases of COVID-19 and 5 recoveries. Total numbers of active cases in the state reaches 38. Country's active cases dropped to 666. And Manipur joins World Population Day 2025 observance by holding various programs. YK College Wangjing hosts state-level workshop to mark World Population Day. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Khaidam Jayantachit. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Khanganjava Council ki makhada lai